Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night Smackdown review. Feels like a while I haven't done a Smackdown review, like literally right after Smackdown. Well, not literally after. I don't know. I just had to get things set up. But hey, I don't know. I guess because like lately I've been going to parties and all that kind of shit. But I decided let me stay home. And plus, it is Ramadan. Well, yeah, it is Ramadan. I already broke my fast, so. But as much as I want to enjoy this cola in Styles glass, wine glass, or just like this magnificently, and always inspire me some bitches go, oh shit, when I'm not fasting or whatever, I just took some allergy medication. Well, I'm not, I take yearly allergy medication, so I can't enjoy this at the moment after just fasting. So, but I will. But, that's sad reality, and I don't know, the entire days for the next 30 or 29 days. So, but anyways, yeah, happy Ramadan or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm the holiest man in the world, I'm the best Muslim in the world because I'm not fucking, these stupid Muslims who just do stupid shit. Okay, seriously. But yeah, it is time for your late night Smackdown, and there's no Rampage, which is good. So hopefully this will be the reality, because Rampage is a waste of time. It's a piece of shit show. Fuck Rampage. Get out of here. Oh, Rampage could move to Thursday. No, should move to Saturday. If you people want it, y'all really have no lives. If you guys will. So yeah, they're gonna be on Saturday. I'm just gonna mention it. I'm gonna probably do a little mentioning right now of what happened on Rampage, but there's no point. Like nobody cares about fucking Rampage there. What the fuck happened? Who fucking cares about Rampage? I don't fucking know. But yeah, SmackDown happened. To be fair, so I was very tired today, so I can't really blame SmackDown for making me really not too enticed to care about the show much. But I'll be honest with you, did not care about much of the show tonight, besides a supposed big moment, and the big moment of Dominik and Rey. It felt flat. I'll be honest with you. I felt there was so much potential with that segment. It should have been more build up. Or, honestly, it just, I don't know. I don't fucking know. It just felt too easy. I don't know. It's just my opinion. But yeah, so what happened on Rampage there? Power Top defeats some jobber, Pentacon, whatever, Penta, blah, 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 for the TNT Championship. Ricky Starks and Juice Robinson, what kind of name is that, had a promo segment, and then they brawl, because very personal. Who fucking cares? Probably some sick, I'm a better wrestler than you. I'm indie work rate. Like, shut up. Brody King defeats Jake Hager. NJ attacked Julia Hart during the match. I don't fucking know what the face or heel's eyes doesn't make any fucking sense, but whatever. At least you got two hot chicks fighting. I don't know. Taya Valkyrie defeats Layla Gray, and after the match, Taya hits Smart Mark Sterling with a Road of Halo, whatever. In the main event, the Acclaim defeats the Kingdom with Maria Kanellis in the group. Like, what? So, what was the point of this match? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Just looks like jobber shit, I tell you. This is fucking Rampage. What a joke for a show that you could do on a Saturday. Like, seriously, goddamn. You're gonna really make people like fucking waste their time to go on a Saturday to watch shit like this. Like, come on here. I don't know what to tell you. Whatever. I don't know what to say. Anyways, so the show started. With the, when did it start? Oh yeah, it started with Cody Rhodes defeating, what's his name? Louis Kai. So this was the match. I don't know how long this match was, because again, I'll be honest with you. Oh yeah, so it's 16 minutes? This is the guy who's like, because I was busy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was busy, but then I came home and I fell asleep while this shit was on. But then I woke up and then I was like struggling to fucking try to even watch this. I woke up during the women's match. It's like, oh god, I'm tired. I'm going back to sleep. So, 16 minutes this match. This is the number one contender for your world championship. And he's gonna fucking, and he's struggling to beat a guy who's not even like one of the main stars of the show. He's struggling to defeat a guy named Ludwig Kaiser. Really? He's struggling to beat that guy? Imagine if Roman was literally struggling to beat fucking Ludwig Kaiser. You know how stupid that is? Why is Cody struggling when the guy is supposedly the number one contender? I mean, in the kayfabe world, Cody Rhodes would not even be the same league as Roman Reigns, and would not be in this potential guy to legit beat Roman Reigns. He would literally be in this, and this would just be for the smarks, you know? But really, Cody Rhodes was like facing Roman Reigns, and he's struggling to beat this guy. It's not like he's facing Gunter. I would buy into it. Okay, maybe he's struggling to beat Gunter. I mean, like, does that mean Gunter should be defeated? No, but like, I don't know, some sort of stupid way that would lead to like Cody, I don't know, winning in some weird way. I mean, disqualification or whatever. But like, you know, I know people are going to complain about disqualifications, but that's like, you have to understand that's like wrestling 101 type of shit that makes sense for certain things when you don't want to really have a simple thing going on, or you know, I don't want to make people look weak. But whatever, I don't fucking know. So, yeah, he defeats Ludwig Kaiser in 16 minutes. How the fuck, why is that match so fucking long? Then Paul Heyman also are in the ring. Heyman says Samantha Irvine did a lousy job with that announcement. Which, whatever, okay. Heyman introduced Cody as the winner like only he can, and announces that Cody versus Solo for Raw, and Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes face to face for SmackDown. So we're not getting Roman Reigns on Raw. So next week is WrestleMania SmackDown. So much for Triple H being in charge. People say, but it's all because of Vince. I thought fucking Triple H is more in charge of the creative guys. But yet next week is still WrestleMania SmackDown. Really? I don't know. And they're doing still the Battle Royal. Why not just do the fucking Battle Royal on fucking WrestleMania if you want people to be... Again, what's the difference when you're doing it at fucking WrestleMania SmackDown? When you're not doing it legit on WrestleMania? You know? Why? First of all, instead of this whole stupid women's showcase or men's tag team showcase, why not just do the stupid the stupid battle royal at WrestleMania, a way to get everyone in the fucking match? But what you do, the winner, not just the Andre Giant trophy, you get a title shot for whatever title you want. Basically, it becomes like a sort of Money in the Bank type of deal, or just again a random title shot you want. It could be for the Intercontinental title. It could be for the tag titles. You choosing a fucking person. It could be a tag team guy. Heck, again, it could lead to another story. Like, fucking the person who wins the Battle Royal challenge for the title will be the next number one contender for the World Championship. Is it really that hard? I don't fucking know. And yeah, Bobby Lashley's in the match because Bray Wyatt, like, they basically dropped the storyline, which is fucking hilarious. They dropped that Bray Wyatt Lashley storyline because Bray Wyatt is a fucking joke. Some people are saying that Bray Wyatt is injured. Again, there could be multiple scenarios. It just goes to show that how Bray Wyatt is not a professional. Like, apparently Drew McIntyre, like, legit, like, is like so sick, but he's like fucking being like a trooper, freaking. And Bray Wyatt is just this fat. I'm sorry. I don't know. It just goes like some people are certainly soft. I don't know. Back in the day, I understand, like, you know, you want to look after a certain wrestler's health, but like, what if fucking, like, apparently Bray Wyatt, he has some mental issues. So what does that fucking tell you? Oh, but it's Vince, guys. It's Vince's fault that why Bray Wyatt is so mentally unstable. Oh, Lord. Everybody's like so soft now, but I don't know. But yeah, instead of this tag team shit, I mean, you could do, but like, yeah, they have to understand now. Not every match needs to be long, man. Not every match need to be a stupid long match, doing all this shit. If you're gonna do a certain match, like you gotta do all these matches need time limits. Not every match need to be pretend to be long, boring 5-star bullshit matches. Matches need to have a certain point. And again, this is the problem with this match. Like, why the fuck was this match? It makes no sense. It's not straight to the point. Like, Cody is supposed to be he's main eventing night 2, and he's struggling to be a jobber. Like, come on here. Like, you're not Louis Kaiser is pretty much a jobber. Like, he's not like a main eventer. He's not like a fucking mid-carder. He's a tag team guy, but like, we know that he was not gonna win. Like, how does this make fun of fucking Seth? I don't fucking know. Cody asks if Heyman is moving the goal pass for him now. He says Heyman is interrupting the crowd while they were singing his song. Ugh. Stop. I hate wrestlers singing this song so good. Cody says he's just days away from his biggest match in history of his family, and he probably should have said no to Solo, but he also probably should have never wrestled with half the body hanging out, but he won and beat Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell. Cody looks at Solo and says Solo is not ready, and Fran says, "You're not ready." Vance says once Solo finds out he's not ready, then Reigns will find out the same thing, that he's not ready either. So this is going to be a scenario. This is the, I don't know. I don't know why this match is happening. Oh, but you're not ready. Well, you're not ready for what? Because he sees himself in Code in Solo. Why? Like, Solo legit is more legit than Cody Rhodes from back in the day anyways. I don't fucking know. Whatever. So Roman's not on Raw next week. Roman should legit be on both shows. And again, one of the Raws should at least be like fucking, I don't know, a 6-man tag even with, if it's not Reigns, then Reigns should still be on the show. Or heck, Reigns should at least be on one of these shows, should be wrestling. Like in the 6-man tag. If you're apparently legit, because apparently the rumors is that they're planning to do a 6-man tag at a pay-per-view with Roman involved. Like, that's again legit a Raw main event at best, or a SmackDown main event. You're gonna legit waste your time doing that match on a pay-per-view. It was bad. So you're basically ripping off what you did last year for no reason. And last year was stupid enough to do a 6-man tag at Backlash, when literally you should have at least had a title on. Like, again, that's so stupid. Doing a 6-man tag instead of a title match. When you get, it's supposed to be your big show, and you're doing a stupid, lame fucking title, not a lame fucking 6-man tag instead of a title match. Like, come on. Apparently that's one of the rumor matches. Like, no. You better do a title match at fucking all your big shows. It's so fucking stupid. Like, come on here. Especially going to Puerto Rico. Imagine Puerto Rico. Like, you're going to Puerto Rico for Backlash, and then they're disappointed. Like, we're getting a tag match. We should have just got. Like, come on. You're legit giving them a tag match. They could just see on Raw, and you're gonna fucking give them a tag match instead of a world title match. Come on here. Then Ric Flair, Ric Flair Jr. comes out, mentions her 14th time title reign or whatever, says that those were not built on fear, insecurities, and nepotism. Is that true, huh? These same 3 things have been used against her from everyone since she started in the business, and says this business was not built on fear, but respect. Flair says she does not fear Rhea Ripley. She respects her. The only thing Flair fears is her own potential. She respected the Bella Twins, Asuka, Natty Neidhart, Sasha, Becky, Bayley, Trish, Ronda, and other wrestlers she names. But I don't even know, what did she name? Did she name fucking Lita? Did she name Tori Wilson? Fucking legit Tori Wilson, like or not, Tori Wilson, Sable, Stacy Keibler. Did I say Stacy Keibler? Fucking Sable. Sable herself legit have more name value than all these women combined, and they're better. And don't give me this bullshit. Who gives a fuck about no, their looks is better than anything wrestling ability. And guess what? Even I believe Sable has more work rate than all these bitches, because for God, her work rate was enough to make people care. Let's be honest here. No one cares about these stupid bitches' work rate. Okay, straight up. Insecurities. She says damn right that she has insecurities. And Flair gives Flair the what treatment that she can't believe that.
She said this is important to her to listen. She has insecurities, but she has built this house and every brick of the people have thrown her.
The insecurities you probably have is because of your fucking plastic surgeries, bitch. Because any plastic surgeries you get will never make you a woman. Let's just say that, for God's sakes.
Seriously. And the last one, nepotism. Fans do the woo at her, and she said, "That's right, Vegas. She loves her dad, and she'll never apologize for continuing the legacy on sports entertainment history."
Even though you cannot lie that her nepotism is why she's where she is today. And let's be honest here. It's not like fucking Rick. It's not like Charlotte is attractive. It's not like the only reason, like, if a chick would legit, like, I mean, they're pushing fucking She-Hulks anyways. But the reason back in the day when a chick would get pushed, it's not because of their name. It's because of fucking how hot she is or whatever. Charlotte Flair is not hot. She's not. She's only known legit because of her fucking father, unfortunately. And come on, she's fucking legit a tranny. Like, holy shit. She's getting put. Like, come on. What is good about Charlotte? And like, she can't speak for shit. She can't cut a good promo. She legit sounds like a man. She looks like a man. Okay. Like, come on. What is good about Charlotte? Don't give me this bullshit because she's a good worker. Because she does a flip or whatever to appease these smarts. I don't care. I'm sorry. I really don't find Charlotte entertaining. You can't deny that part of the nepotism is because is the truth. Like, come on here. So, what legacy? You want to fucking be? You want to give into this whole feminist agenda, you bitch? But yeah, that's probably part of it too. Because she's a Flair, and we should care about her because she's a Flair, and she's like head of feminist wrestling. Like, fuck off, seriously. He says, whether you like it or not, you better learn to love it because diamonds are forever, and so is Charlotte Flair. Woo. Well, guess what, bitch? Your fucking plastic surgery is not forever because you're still gonna be decaying of your supposed looks, okay? Because you're fucking you can't look. No matter what you do, you're gonna always look unattractive. It's announced that John Cena and Austin Theory will open WrestleMania Night 1, which. That's actually kind of smart, and that makes you kind of care for already. That's actually not bad of an idea. Which is why, in my opinion, Cena should win. And why I say Cena should win, because, again, why? How does it... Smarks think that Austin Theory will be buried. Motherfucker, Austin Theory was already buried on the mic. Okay? Austin Theory was already buried on the fucking microphone. How does it make any fucking sense to have Austin Theory legit beat John Cena? When literally Austin Theory has been done nothing but losing to jobbers, and he just became United States champion. Just decided to give him the title. The guy literally has the shittiest catchphrase, the shittiest finisher, the shittiest fucking theme song, the shittiest of everything. Like, the guy's not entertaining at all, even as a heel. The guy is boring. The guy is uncharismatic. No actual character. No charisma. Nothing cool about Austin Theory that makes people care about him. Okay, come on. Or not even a good heel. He's not credible at all. What makes you think that he's credible to beat John Cena? Like, come on here. How does that make any sense? To beat John Cena. Come on. Has no actual credibility. It makes no sense. Like, Solo Sikoa has more credibility to beat John Cena since the guy's like undefeated and he's part of the bloodline. Which is why Cena should beat Austin Theory. And you know what? Whenever he's ready to lose the title, he should lose to either maybe Solo Sikoa. Like, I think, honestly, that should be the case. Have Cena versus Solo Sikoa or Braun Breaker, or heck, you want to do that dream match at SummerSlam with Logan Paul? Heck, make that for the United States title. Maybe do something with Logan Paul and generate some viewership that he becomes the United States champion in some sort of way. Maybe that's what he could do. You know? But I do think if you're going to have somebody... First of all, Cena should... beat Austin Theory. No doubt about it. Should beat Austin Theory. Austin Theory should not be fucking beating as John Cena at all. That is so fucking... That makes Cena look even weaker than he does. Because I'm sorry, come on. John Cena, the guy who fucking... You know, never give up. I love the children, you know, Super Cena. He fucking overcame the... I done overcame the odds. And then he's gonna fucking lose to Austin Theory, who legit, back in the day, is no different than, like, let's say Carlito. And sure, don't get me, or fucking, actually no, Carlito has more legitimacy, because he actually beat John Cena, but after that, he actually fucking, done some things in his career, and it was entertaining. Literally, if you think about it, Austin Theory is no different than Darren Young. Darren Young, he's no different than Darren Young. Darren Young looked like the Black John Cena, even though, like, I don't get why people say that. He just made sure Black John Cena with afro. I mean, but he certainly is gay like Austin Theory. I mean, he certainly is gay like fucking Darren Young. That's for damn sure. Have you not seen what Austin Theory has done? Like showing his butthole on camera and fingering his asshole? Like, you can't go more gayer than that, for fuck's sakes. And, like, come on. A gay guy to beat John Cena? Come on. Come on. Come on. John Cena needs to fucking pull that fucking anti-fucking LGBT shit and fucking beat Austin Theory's ass. That's for damn sure. That's what needs to be done. I gotta beat your ass for the children of the nation to protect them from the LGBT shit, that shit. That's what I hope fucking happens. John Cena, you better beat that motherfucker. Beat that fucking faggot that people, like, think he should be pushed, like, just because, like, legit, this match is happening just because he looks like John Cena. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Get out of here with this shit, come on. Anyways, yeah, so Cena should beat him. Don't give me this bullshit, it buries young talent. No, because if anything, this will help make John Cena, whenever he loses the title, it put over the talent. Because most likely, John Cena will lose it to a guy, like, he should lose it to somebody. Sure, younger star, like, maybe like Solo Sikoa. It kind of makes sense. You could easily, how you make that make sense? Solo Sikoa, like, the guy is fucking legit, and then, like, his mission is by Roman is to beat John Cena. Like, John Cena maybe confronts Roman even after WrestleMania somewhat. You do something where, like, fucking Solo Sikoa, like, he gets, like, involved, and he fucking stops John Cena from ever getting involved with the bloodline even. Like, I don't know, like, something like that. Where maybe Cena wants another shot or whatever, even as US champion. But then you do it this time with Solo. Simple shit like that. Or heck, you do some affiliation where Cena's affiliated with with Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes even, and then Cena's, like, around to help. Obviously, this is by logic only works if Cena's around, but I don't care. Like, who cares that if Cena's not going to be on every Raw, honestly? Like, even though it would be nice, but, like, honestly, he'll beat her if you need him. He'll beat her even on the pay-per-views, I believe. But, like, what you gotta do, like, honestly, give him the title, because you're just going to end up, like, making Cena look weak. I don't give a shit that Cena has his legendary status. That's how you ruin these legends. You make them look fucking weak as all hell, and ruin their legacy. You're going to ruin Cena's supposed legacy. You kind of already ruined, like, guys like, Rey Mysterio's legacy, when they're supposed to be a Hall of Famer, and you're having them lose to fucking jobbers. Same thing with sometimes with Edge. I mean, even though he fucking, but it's just, he's not really entirely ruined, but you ruin guys even like Kurt Angle's legacy. You ruin fucking, who's like, even like sometimes when you ruin these part-timers' legacy, you bring back Goldberg and Lesnar, and you kind of ruin their legacy sometimes by just having them lose to these fucking jobbers. Like, come on. Stop having these jobbers lose to people unless you're actually going to have these wrestlers, who they lose to, legit become the real stars of the future and become world champions. Like Solo Sikoa, maybe if you book him right, maybe he will be a future WWE champion. I kind of see it. And you just got to book him as legit. Like, book him legit and you'll be golden. Like, look what happened last time when you had guys like Cena losing to people. When you had him lose to guys like Balor and Shinsuke Nakamura. Look where Nakamura's at. What is he doing? And Balor, come on. When he beat Cena, what did he do? Like, right after that, like, come on. When Finn Balor pinned him that one time. Look what happened to Nakamura when you wasted a Cena loss for that. Like, come on. And especially with just the Gator the Smarks. Like, fuck that. No. Have Cena win, beat this fucker, because I'm sorry, Austin Theory's no future star, no matter how WWE pretends him to be. But it's like, the guy had no legitimacy. Like, if you were going to push him, why the fuck you have him lose to the jobbers or do stupid gay shit with him? Like, come on. Whatever.
LA Knight defeats Rey Mysterio. I don't know. It was because of Dominik. Sadly, I missed. So yeah, I sadly missed the big moment. But even rewatching it on YouTube for a little bit, it's like it didn't have that much impact. It could have, and we'll talk about that why. Dominik enters the ring and shoves his dad, asking if he finally get the match he wants. Rey exits the ring, and Dominik tells him to walk away like he always does. Dominik asks his mom, Angie, how it feels to be married to a complete loser who can't even face his own son. Dominik goes to ringside and speaks to his mom and sister, asking if she knew if she was marrying a deadbeat. Dominik says that she sat there every night his dad wasn't there, and she allowed it. Yeah, so that makes her a deadbeat mom. Dominik's sister jumps up in his face, but Dominik tells her to sit down because she can't do anything about it. Dominik's mom steps up and tells her to shut up and sit down. Dominik says. Dominik's mom steps up, but then he tells her to shut up and sit down. I would have liked it if you wanted to make this legit. The reason why fucking Rey attacks him. Freaking Dominik should have done the fucking biggest heat and maybe even slapping his mom and even his sister. He should have done that. And that would have been justified that, you know what? Because again, just shut up. Like, that's not enticing. Like, if fucking, come on. You gotta... The heat, if he put his hand on his wife, the mom, that itself, like... Okay, fuck it. You need to get your ass whooped. That would generate more the heat. More the heat to fucking make that legit. You know? That's how you do it. And then, hell yeah. That lead to the match being official? Fuck yeah. That's good. That's fucking heat. But you know what would be a bigger heat? Because he got hit. He finally got hit by Rey. So Rey hit him. I'm hoping because of that, because I get my little fantasy thing, like, why does he want to get hit so much? Or, you know, because again, it goes along with Dominik's new supposed character, how he thinks he's a thug because he went to jail. He should press charges, because after what happened, now he pressed charges, but secretly he wants money from Mysterio. That's what you should do on Raw. On Raw, whatever, press charges. Because he hit you, that was the plan all along. Take money from you, ruin your legacy, and then he gets like the money because that way that's the only way the fucking Rey could get bail out of jail, and that leads to more heat for Rey wanting to beat his son at WrestleMania. That's how this should do it. But yeah, Rey Mysterio punches Dominik. He says you should never say that to your mother, even though imagine if fucking like hitting that would be justified even more. You know? But yeah. Rey finally accepts the match at WrestleMania, so it's all set. It just feel like it should have been built up more. Heck, I wouldn't mind if this happened legit the last minute before WrestleMania. But, hey, it is what it is. I guess, like, it makes people like, okay, I'm officially gonna care about WrestleMania, whatever, which, okay. It's just, I thought, like, if only they included, like a slap or a punch. I mean, that would be, obviously, I'm not endorsing hitting your parents, right? But it's classic television shit. Obviously, it's character crap, right? It's all character, you know. Again, it's no different than Stephanie, Vince, and Shane slapping each other or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just all part of TV, and then but it would have helped add to the heat. The heat would have been way bigger, I believe. Because honestly, the fan reaction was more enticing like last week. The fan interacts like what I saw on YouTube wasn't really that big. I'll be honest with you. I don't know, but hey, the match is official. It just I felt it should have been more heated, as they say. But hey, like sure, good segment or whatever. You just didn't sadly care about the match much, and with LA Knight and all that. Nanny Nightfart and Shotzi defeats Lacey Evans and Xia Li in a waste of time match where it made me want to fall asleep by trying to watch. So yeah, like it's funny. This happened. right after I turned the TV on, and I missed the Dominik shit, which sucks. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. But then Ronda comes out. Ronda and Shayla says, "Who else that we have not beat up and injured and whatever." They say that they're already in the WrestleMania match. It's like they didn't even fucking they didn't even freaking earn it. But like whatever, I don't even care. Like logically, they're the ones that win because I don't know. They're like more of a tag team than all these bitches. So it's logically they're gonna win. I don't mind them doing a stupid tag title number one contender shit. I don't mind them doing that for the women. If this is gonna lead to maybe like, cause like Ronda and Shayna, like it gives them a time. But it's like, again, I don't mind them doing all these stupid matches, unless there's a story. Again, there's gotta be a story more. If you're gonna do these tag team showcases, fine, but they can't be too long, okay? And again, I do believe if you're gonna do a battle royal, like why not just do it at WrestleMania? Because again, it's just like, wow, just on SmackDown, like what's the difference, you know? You're not having these wrestlers at WrestleMania anyways. But it's WrestleMania SmackDown, I don't fucking care. Then at least fucking do the match. Like, at least add a reason. People like to complain about that, there's no reason. Then actually make the reason than just a fucking trophy. Fucking add a reason that the winner gets a fucking title match. Like, come on, for both men and the women. Honestly, again, scrap the whole stupid women's bullshit. Like, scrap the whole fucking tag team showcase, honestly. But, you know, scrap these tag matches. I would rather that more than a battle royal. Because battle royals can be fun and shit, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Then we got a contract signing. Unfortunately, this was not intriguing of a contract signing. I think the idea of Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and the Usos having a contract signing would have been more intriguing. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. So this happened. I kind of, unfortunately, was up, and I struggled to be up because it was like I didn't really care about this contract signing much, to be honest with you. Or the match right after it. So we got a contract signing for the Intercontinental Championship. Sheamus talks about how he told McIntyre it was his dream to be the Intercontinental Champion, but he called him a backstabber for stealing his dream. Drew tells Sheamus to shut up, pointing out how he should keep trying to guilt trip him each week or on TV, on social media, like a teenage girl, and it's embarrassing. McIntyre says they should have been in the bar together afterwards in their match last week like old times, but these days Sheamus is just too sensitive and can't separate business with personal. Sheamus says Drew made it personal. Drew has a lot to say and will stick it in the facts. He beaten he beat Sheamus. He knows that he can beat Gunter, and history shows that Sheamus can't. Drew and Sheamus face off. Then McIntyre, then Adam Pearce says that they can fight all they want next week, but we need signatures right now. Like, since when we had stupid contract signings for Triple Threat? I don't fuck. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay, we had that contract signing. The reason for contract signings, legit, the reason for contract signings is to help advance story. I mean, sure, was this terrible? No, by logic, but it's like, come on here. Like, the match is already official. It's not like Hogan and Andre with the contract signing, or even a contract signing, like, to me, like, even like John Cena and Triple H and whatever, and I don't know. It's like, sadly, like, things like this is a lost art, you know? They don't really know. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. They could have just done a segment. Oh, whatever. Yeah, then Drew then tosses the pen to the fans as a souvenir. So funny. Then Gunter rushes to the ring, steps up to Pierce and tells him to justify the decision of the triple threat because you attacked both of them last week. Whatever. But again, the guy's is at his fault because he's fucking attacked both of them. So how does that make any fucking sense? Gunter signs a contract and then tells Sheamus and Drew that he will beat them at WrestleMania, and if he has to, he will beat Rich Holland too. Gunter then asks Butch what he's looking at, and then Butch leaps over the table, decking Gunter, but then Holland holds him back, and Gunter tosses the table. Gunter grabs Pierce and yells at him to make the match right now. So this is what I don't like. Like, I mean, I don't mind this match happening. Like, I'm sure this match was, like, could have been way better. But it's like, it's a throwaway match. Like, from, again, I do think, in theory, if they built this match better, it would have been a fine match to see. Maybe even, like, next week, if they did this match. But it's like, wow, like, this match, like, it legit happened, like, I hate that every time they do a match, it's like, something happened in a segment to lead to the match. Like, like, then you do that, like, early on the show to lead to, like, either next week or some, like, just, like, right off the bat. It's like, come on, you can't just do that. And, like, especially when, like, when Pete Dunne versus Gunter is, like, a match that people want to see in a main roster. Since, like, after all what happened on NXT, which I'm not denying, the match was actually great, so, when they had their match before at, like, TakeOver, so. But, yeah, Gunter beats Butch. Definitely, like, you know, way different than how it was in NXT, but hey, it is what it is. But it's like, it could have been way better to, like, how they proceeded with this sort of issue, but then Sheamus confronts Gunter, McIntyre suddenly drops Gunter with a Claymore kick, and Drew and Sheamus have a stare down, and the segment ends. I do think Sheamus should win. In my opinion, I think, hey, why not Sheamus win? And what they should do, I do think, honestly, Sheamus should pin Gunter. Would that make him look weak? I don't think so. As long as you book Gunter right, then it'll be good. But again, you have fucking McIntyre you can make look weak, which is a problem, because again, he's supposed to be the main inventor, but hey, it is what it is. They announced the Andre Battle Royal, and Bob Lashley's in it, so he's like the most recent. I mean, this itself is more better for him, sadly, than Bray Wyatt, you know. But yeah, but again, this should happen at WrestleMania. I don't know. LA Knight is in this, like, again, like, why not just do this at WrestleMania? Isn't it sad? This is also where Karrion Kross is in this, I think. Is he? Is Karrion Kross in this? I don't even know. I don't fucking know. I mean, this could have been a match where, like, AJ Styles even, like, you bring him. I mean, you could, okay, all these matches, like, all these people, like, why not have all these people? Sure, it would have been, like, a throwaway, like, to have all these people be in the match, like Styles, there's rumors even, or, heck, again, like, you could do that scenario where all these wrestlers return to make this match exciting. Again, basically what they should be doing with the Andre Battle Royals, or any battles in general, bring back some people. This could be a chance where they bring back people around WrestleMania, and they could be the ones that win, leading, like, the big return, leading them to win, and they fucking challenge for titles in the future. You know, it's not too hard, really. But obviously, like, fuck it. Honestly, with fucking Lashley, at this point, I would honestly, like, with Lashley, what they should have done, they should have done something where, like, Lashley, maybe, like, after the fucking match with Lesnar and Almas, night 2, maybe make that match night 1, and night 2, Lashley challenges Lesnar for night 2, and they do, like, a match with each other, maybe, like, a no qualification match at night 2. That's how I would do it, because, I'm sorry, like, fucking Lashley not being at WrestleMania, like, come on here. Well, get it, guys, next week, can they call it exist? They announced Sheamus and McIntyre versus Imperium. Is a typical, this only works and when there's a legit and intriguing story, and it didn't happen many times. They've been literally doing these nothing but can they coexist matches lately so many times. Like, holy fuck. You just did it on Raw, you just did it on NXT, now you're doing it again on SmackDown next week? Come on. On WrestleMania Smackdown. Well, yeah, they're legit calling it Smackdown, WrestleMania Smackdown. I'm surprised they're not calling Raw and WrestleMania Raw. Like, goddamn, I thought Creator was different, guys. Don't blame McMahon. Maybe Triple H is at fault for this. Come on, I blame everybody. So, and they announced that Cody versus Solo on Raw, and then Rhodes and fucking Roman face to face one more time. Like, can they just do like a little 6-man tag with each other? Like, come on here. Come on, make these fucking... If you're gonna do WrestleMania Smackdown, why not do WrestleMania Smackdown? You do fucking the 6-man tag for... Ay, Lord, help me. They should have Roman on Raw and SmackDown. Come on. In the main event, He says after all these years from when they started from nothing, starting together in Montreal, we're on the verge of winning the tag champions. We're on the verge of doing that together at WrestleMania. Whatever. I don't know. So basically, we get segment with the Kevin Owens show. Yes, with Sami Zayn. I don't know. They had some stupid hug. Whatever. Kevin Owens gives Sami Zayn a WrestleMania type of shirt. He gives him a Wrestle Zayn shirt, I think that's what it's called. I did miss this because I fell asleep during how boring SmackDown was tonight. He gives him the WrestleMania Sami shirt, and then they hugged and whatever. They're gonna win at Wrestle. Again, I do think instead it should have been like a contract signing or something like a contract signing. Maybe before fucking WrestleMania, they should do it. Honestly, because the contract signing, that's where they fucking say like they have a nice word off with each other. That's what definitely they should do with fucking the Usos and Sami and Kevin Owens. Like, build up their feud a bit more. Maybe explaining that, Sami, like, I always cared about you guys and whatever. But, I was pushed because of Roman. And, like, heck, maybe even a little dissent, like, even, like, with Jay and Jimmy, like, you're really going to side with this guy who turned their back. Like, that itself could have built up to their feud more. Like, why would you team up with this guy who's been nothing but turn your back on? And then Sami could maybe basically, or Kevin Owens himself, like, why would see side a guy who basically manipulated you guys, and not just that, basically beating you guys when you guys were at the verge of beating him for the universe. Like, basically, what they should do, like, to cause a little dissension with the bloodline, Sami and Owens mentioned, did Jimmy forget what happened with him and Roman in the Hell in a Cell, where, like, Jimmy got attacked by Roman to make Jey Uso say, I quit? Like, they should mention that. And then that makes, like, them, like, reconsider, like, should we really be a part of Roman? Like, that should be, because I do think, in the end of the day, obviously Roman should win at WrestleMania. But I do think the main event segment of WrestleMania Night 2 should be similar to Royal Rumble, where Roman, he's going to try to beat up fucking Cody, but then, the Uso, like, maybe Sami Owens comes out, but then they get stopped. But then, like, the Usos, they all of a sudden change, like, because, like, they're pressured to do what they can. But, like, in reality, Sami is still cared for by the Usos, I do think that's, like, a perfect way to even add to the story with the if they do a contract signing. Where the Usos, they still kind of show a little compassion. But, like, reality, like, obviously they're, like, they're still, like, family, whatever. But, like, it builds up to that where they're going to leave the bloodline. Because, again, I do think on Night 2, what they do, like, obviously the whole, like, similar to Royal Rumble, Roman's gonna beat up Cody and shit. Sami Owens comes out, but then, like, they have to beat up Sami or whatever, but then Sami's like, Jay's a bit reluctant. And then, honestly, you could do this thing where maybe, like, Roman knows they're gonna turn their back on him, but, like, what's gonna happen, like, Jay was gonna attack fucking Roman? I'll say, like, yeah, sure, have Jay do what he's gonna do, but then Roman knows that he's going to try to do it, but then he stops him. He stops fucking Jay. That'd be, like, a little bit different from what happened. They're just doing the same segment. But then, they go on to attack fucking Jay, but then Jimmy, he actually fucking stops fucking Roman. Keep being together, but then Solo be the true member of the bloodline. So it'll be, like, just basically Roman, Solo, and, but again, this is kind of why I think that they should be doing the 6-man tag already. Because, like, come on, man. Y'all really gonna do all this shit, like, after Mania, which, honestly, I think that, they should definitely, because, like, you gotta do something memorable. Obviously, I think The Rock should be at WrestleMania some sort of way. That's how you bring The Rock in to protect his cousins and shit. Because, again, like not like fucking WrestleMania, it's WrestleMania in Hollywood. You need the fucking Hollywood wrestlers on the show, man. You need Hollywood Hogan. You need Batista. Said he won't probably because of fucking Africa. Why you gotta be in fucking Africa, man? What the fuck's wrong with you? And fucking, you need The Rock, man. He's Hollywood for a reason. If he could be at the Oscars for one night, he could be at fucking WrestleMania for one night. Come on here. That's not to say, though. But, yeah, that was SmackDown for you. The main event segment was fine. Sure, the guy type with the Usos was like, whatever, It is what it is. But, yeah, overall, the show was pretty boring. I'll be honest with you. It was pretty boring. But again, 1 week before WrestleMania, guys. 1 week. And it doesn't really feel like that much exciting. I'm not saying that the fucking match card looks good. Like, I'm not denying the match card. It doesn't look bad. It does not look bad. On paper, the show does not look bad. But unfortunately, it's just like... Man, it could be... honestly, again, the show could be way better. You could book the show way better. But it's not just that. The build has been kind of like not being good, man. People said the build would be so much better if Triple H's in charge. He is. Don't give me his bullshit is because of fucking, Vince McMahon is partly in charge and he's the reason why Almas and Lesnar's happening. But then you got other matches that are still not being built up that got being built by Triple H. Like, come on here. Anyways, that's what I want to see, people. That's SmackDown for you. Pretty boring show, unfortunately. Sure, the big moment with Dominik and Rey Mysterio is fine, but I thought it could have been way more better, in my honest opinion. Oh, well, that's the show for you. That's SmackDown for you. It is what it is. I'm just keep real. Get your gains, your clothes, magnicity, by Miss Bitch. Go, oh shit, that's what I'm saying. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye.